Hi everyone, I hope you're doing good today. This is Alan from Rawlo Financial. So in today's video, I would like to look at how to maximize the revenue capabilities that you have, basically. So all this money, we're going to assume that you've got these going to go towards investing, but how do we actually maximize the different avenues that we have to get that money in the first place, to get investing? Because that's the key. The hard work in life is obviously getting that initial money that we can then invest to get that money working for us long term. So let's look at some of the obvious ones. So let's start off with work. Hopefully you've got a job. We're not always fortunate enough to have a job that we like. But sometimes it's a needs must case scenario where, we have to do that job. So we've got a job. Sometimes some of the solutions are the most obvious ones. So, a lot of the easy wins can be just straightforward doing overtime. If your company has it available, these are things that are worth picking up. I often do overtime, often cover extra shifts. It's such easy money. I mean, you can fit it around your life. You can fit it around what you're doing socially. So I'll often pick up shifts when I don't really have any plans, which is great for me. I can always stick on a few hours here and there and stay late. And it soon adds up because I get paid monthly. It soon adds up by the end of the month, before you know it, you've got that extra income. You can always pick up new skills. New skills is a great thing to do. So here's how I look at when you're looking for a new skill. Society has what it wants and then what it needs. So wants can be frivolous. When bad times come, people will cut back on wants, but they won't cut back on needs. So the things that you need, for example, are things like food, clothing, but people will cut back on luxuries like, movies in the cinemas and things. So if you can provide the service for what people need in life, you're always onto a winner. And if you make it a good service, it will always be good. So a great one, it could be, something as simple as like, a lot of people bake and things. If you're a good cook or things like that, and you can do, food that you can sell. I once had a friend, a female, who set up and she was only young as well. It was very entrepreneurial. She set up a dog baking company. And she did really well from it, So there's a lot of opportunities out there, not only for your own business and a side hustle, but just if you can spot that gap in the market, you can make an absolute fortune. That turned out to be a great side hustle for her. But things like that, or even like products on demand. So that is things like where you make designs for t-shirts. Things like that are quite popular at the minute. So if you've got any artistic skills, you could always get them out there. You could always make designs, have that money flowing in on an income stream, a couple of pounds here and there, winning that type of thing over. Again, flipping back to side hustles, if there's anything available in your life where you can, or even a second job, some people neglect that, but there's always opportunities for a second job. I've met people who do things like dog walking or dog sitting, and that's where you can stay in other people's homes. They put you up. Sometimes it's rent-free. And they put you up in their home and pay you to look after their dog while they go away and things. And some of these are just such easy wins. There are certain sites that cater for these types of interests. You've just got to be willing to go out there and look for them. But back to the new skills. A new skill is always important. We should always look to never stop learning. I have what I would like to think is a wide variety of skills. So in the past, I've even done the t-shirt on demand things, earning like a little extra income on the side. I also have 3D skills. I'm pretty good in like Photoshop and editing stuff, and animation and things. I've got what I would consider quite a creative side myself. So I try and tap into that sometimes, get extra income. But my actual job is in retail. So sometimes I'm more than happy just to sort of slog away doing that, maybe do extra hours, and all that surplus money I know is going to be built up and then put towards investing in the future. One of the most important things that you're going to need there, I've said this before and I'll say it again, is to track your income and expenditure. There's no point YOLOing, living your best life, if you're not going to take it seriously and you're not going to sort of track your outgoings. Because I meet a lot of people and they really don't keep a track of their outgoings, and I find that astonishing. I've always done it. I've always sort of kept a proper sort of track of my outgoings, and I've always been really good at knowing how much I'm spending and being able to put money away. But for some people, It's a life skill that they simply don't have. And if you struggle with that, there are always templates online that you can get your monthly income and expenditure statements, and you just keep a track of it, or you can even get it in a spreadsheet format where there'll be formulas where it'll tell you how much extra surplus that you've got. It'll change colors to show you when you're in the green, when you're in the red, when you're spending too much. And there's a lot of variety out there where you can really track that. And these things are going to help you become, that investing guy, where you get to put all of that extra money into investing, which is what we're here for. We want to build a nice, big, solid portfolio. So eventually we can transition away from the working life and start to enjoy our life more in our free time. And the best way to do that is by taking the investing route. So yeah, hopefully guys, you like today's video. If you do, like, share and subscribe. I will be creating a lot more content along this sort of nature, so hopefully you like it. As you can surely tell by my accent, I'm a UK-based investor, but I'm happy to have international subscribers because I will talk about stocks in different countries. I always see the world as an opportunity, whether that be America or some of the emerging economies. If there's an opportunity there, you should always take it. So guys, subscribe to the channel, and on that note, I will see you later. Thank you for watching.